So the reason I brought you in, Dorcie, obviously, is because of our customer service. I think you guys are doing a phenomenal job. I think you guys are doing a really, really good job. I take it back, not phenomenal. A really, really good. Nah, I don't know. I'm just kidding. I think you guys are doing a great job. Now, because I'm on social media a lot, and I'm always everything, and you know this. Everything on Instagram story, everything on Snapchat, every DM that I get, every comment, I took it away from Reina. Reina doesn't do comments on social media anymore, right? I'm the one that does the comments as well. It's me. And so I'm being exposed to a lot, right? Mm-hmm. And again, 99% of it is awesome. You guys are awesome, you guys are great. The 1% or the 2%, whatever, 98, 99%, I will get some complaints. Mm-hmm. Some of it is the product. It doesn't fit well. It doesn't write the way it's supposed to. It's just not for me. Can I send it back? Yeah, man, just email us, right? And then there's the other where they complain about customer service. Now, I totally understand that we can't please everyone out there. That's a given, right? Mm-hmm. But we strive, right? Yes. We strive to be the best. Lately, I've been sending you pictures of complaints that I get through DM, whether it's through Instagram or Snapchat, right? Mm-hmm. The reason I brought you in is because I want, and I spoke to you yesterday, and you know, we spoke and you were telling me about one of the pictures that I sent you about a guy complaining about customer service. And I kind of got the feeling from you that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I kind of got the feeling from you that I was like not on the Bravo team.
Oh no.
Like I was questioning you. Mm-hmm. Like, what's going on, Dorcie?
Yeah.
Why is this guy upset? Mm-hmm. Please don't feel that way. I really don't want you to feel that way.
And I've always told the girls, if anything, that you're always there to back us up.
Sure.
Or at least that's the way I've always
Of course.
I lately, and I see it a lot where lately, I just feel like if they don't get their way, basically like give me free stuff, give me free.
Of course.
I'm gonna go and blast you on social media.
Yeah. And so, and that's an excellent point, because this thing gives us a platform, whether you're the owner of Bravo mm-hmm. or you're somebody that only has one follower. It gives you a platform regardless. Everything's been commoditized. So now you don't have to call the Better Business Bureau. Mm-hmm. You just go on Trustpilot or you go on Google reviews mm-hmm. and you just leave a bad review. Exactly. And now everybody sees it. Mm-hmm. So I get that. And so we're gonna deal with people that, again, we could make their holster out of gold and they're not gonna be happy. They're not gonna right? I get that. Mm-hmm. I just want you to understand that if I ever send you anything, it's not because I'm doubting you guys. Mm-hmm. It's only because I'm making sure. I just want to make sure that. Let me just finish my thought. I say I'm not doubting you guys, but I just want to make sure that we're dotting the I's and crossing the T's. Well, then I kind of am doubting you guys. Mm-hmm. So I just feel that it's my job. Not all of them. Some of them are ridiculous, right? And I'm like, dude, forget it, like whatever. But there's some that I feel like they have a good point. Like yesterday is a perfect example. I thought the guy had a good point, and then I forward it to you, and then you bring me the emails, right? Emails. That the history, and I'm like, this guy's a loon. Mm-hmm. This guy he's not all there, because he came across like, hey man. And I can't remember what it was, but he came across sincere. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, you know, I did this and with this and that. And I'm like, okay, so I forward it to you. And then you guys give me our side of the story. Mm-hmm. And it's totally black and white. Mm-hmm. The guy's a loon. The guy got his product. He didn't like it. He wanted another one. And he wanted to keep the original one. Mm-hmm. They're going to talk to me and say, hey, man, I want to like you guys, but your customer service did me wrong. This is what they did. And right automatically, because I give people the benefit of the doubt, man. And that could be my weakness too. I think it's a strength, but it could be my weakness in this, right? So I give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, okay, Dorcie, can you check on this guy? Because it sounds like maybe he fell through the cracks mm-hmm. and we did mess up. Mm-hmm. And then the next day you're like, well, here's the history, his emails, and I'm like, the guy is a loon, man. Like, this guy, we could never keep happy. He wants the world, right?
Yeah.
And we can't give him the world, right? So that's the main reason I'm here to talk to you, is just, it's almost an apology, but it's also an awareness to where this may happen again. Now, I don't want to waste your time either, man, on you. All right, now I got to prove to Renee that this guy is a loon.
Yes.
But I don't want to sit here and lie to you and say, that's never going to happen again, because it may happen again. You know what? Because I am part of customer service now. It makes me part of customer service.
Exactly.
And I think I've always been. But now that I'm, because I only used to answer DMs and Snapchats. Now I'm going in there on the post, and then what I'm doing is I'm telling people, hey, you have a question, DM me. I'm opening up, but I have to. I just feel like I have to. I just really want to. I just feel like I really need to do that. So now I'm starting to see what you guys see. I'm only seeing their side though. I don't see our side. So just bear with me as we go through this. And I really don't want you to feel like I'm taking their side. I'm not. No, I take our side first.
Yes.
But I need to be sympathetic and empathetic to their dilemma if it's legit. If it's not, then they're like, that guy, like you showed me, I'm like, that guy's out, man. If I'm ever doing a Facebook Live or an Instagram Live and I see his name, I'm not even gonna acknowledge the person, because the guy's a loon, right?
It's just one of those where I'd be questioning too, like, hey, what happened with this guy?
Right?
Yes, because I have questioned the girls. So I just feel you're questioning me.
There you go.
And I question.
And that's perfect. Too. You understand where I'm at.
I understand where you're at.
Exactly, because you have people under you.
Because I have people under me. Yeah. So I've always questioned and say, hey, what happened with this guy? Because I'll read those.
Yeah.
And sometimes they get forwarded to me right away.
But you understand that you have to be gentle with them because you're on their side.
I'm on their side.
Yeah. Remember on Monday when I talked to everyone that I said, you have to treat people differently.
Differently.
Right?
Yes.
That's just the way it is. And so I just... And I, you know what? It slipped my mind that, not that it slipped my mind that you have people under you, but you know exactly where I'm coming from because you do it as well.
Because I do it.
Yeah.
I do exact same.
So I just wanted to clear this. I just don't want you to feel like, it's taking side. No.
My whole thing is more letting you know exactly where we're at or why these. And it's like I tell you, the more we go into social media, the more we venture into these platforms, the more I see it where guys will go in there and when you're going to call this guy, and I prep them up, when you're going to call this guy, make sure that, because they're like literally like walking on eggshells to where what they're going to be able to tell this guy.
It's funny because I'm thinking we may have to just get somebody to do Trustpilot all day just to keep these angry. I mean, and we're not there yet, right? Obviously, that's not something that we're going to do tomorrow. But I'm thinking long term, like, how do you correct a bad review when it wasn't even our fault? And we may just have to take the hits. It is
the way I tell the girls is, look, there is guys out there that are legitimately leaving an honest review.
Definitely, man. Look, I'm not saying that we're gonna mess up.
Exactly.
I get that.
Exactly.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And we have had where a guy leaves a review, we reach out to him, and he does an update.
Sure,
of course. He changes his
that happens a lot.
1-star to a 5-star review. We've had them across the board, constant.
Yeah.
There's another one. We know this guy from when I was in the old shop.
Oh, really?
And he does not let go. So finally, I just told him, I said, I do apologize, but unfortunately, this is the best we can do for you.
Yeah.
I had to close it off at some point. You can't
of course.
Continue.
No, you can't keep it going.
So that was that. I said, okay, I've already hung the gloves with this guy.
He pops up again.
2 months later, he pops up again to the same email.
I used to deliver mail, and I dealt with people like this. Where's my package? I'm like, lady, I left it there yesterday. Was not here, and you need to pay it, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, file a report. I'm not going to file a report. I'm talking to you right now, and you need to pay for this. I don't know how you're going to do it. I don't care if you pay with a personal check, and blah. And I'm like, and then she's happy-go-lucky the next week. It's all good. She leaves me cookies, and I don't eat them because she probably poisoned them. and then a year later, it happens again.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. There's just people that you can't reason with, and I get that. So, but I give people the benefit of the doubt. I have to. We have to. I think that's what made us who we are. I think that's why customer service is so awesome. because we give people the benefit of the doubt. Because it's really easy to say, you know what, forget this guy. No, man, because he earned his hard-earned money, or he earned his money, right, to spend it on a Bravo holster. We need to give him not only the product, but the relationship, right, and from beginning to end, from A to Z.
Yeah.
And so, and I know you guys do that, but because that's so ingrained in us, I need to make sure that we're giving everybody our undivided attention, because what if it did fall through the... Because it happens.
It does.
It's rare, but it happens. And so, just wanted to clear that up with you. And in no way am I'm Bravo. Through you cut me, I bleed Bravo. And so do you. I get that. But sometimes we have to question ourselves every once in a while. But it's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It's just keeping us on track, right? And making sure that we're doing the right thing.
And I get it.
So please don't feel like well, Rene doesn't trust now. And I get it, because you do the same thing with him.
I have to do the
totally.
same thing with him.
And when I thought of that right now, I'm like, she gets it, man, because
yes,
she does it too.
I had to, and everybody's different, like they tell you.
Yeah.
Well, here, I don't know about this guy, like, or you know what, I wasn't able to please him.
Yeah.
Sorry, here you go.
Yeah.
And there's people that right off the back will tell me, I have an angry customer on the line. Can you take it?
Sure, of course.
Because he's gotten to the point where I can't.
Yeah.
And I'd rather hear that than them continue on the phone.
Get into an arm wrestle with them.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you've been here forever, and you understand.
Exactly.
And then you have a degree in
social work.
Yeah, social work, right? So you did all
social work, and I have a minor in criminology.
Okay. But you understand psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah, man.
Psychology.
So you're the perfect person for the job when people can't handle it, right?
When people can handle it. And I can read you. As soon as I get you on the phone, I can basically read how it's going to go. Exactly. So I try to take that into consideration with every customer. I want to base it off of how they're coming across.
Yeah.
What's going to be my next step.
Exactly.
Because the last thing I want is to, think, oh, this guy's going to be really upset and everything, and I get him and he's really happy, and be like, oh, he's really happy, it's going to be an easy way out, because it's not.
Yeah.
He's just kind of calmed down because he's already climbed the ladder.
Yeah, exactly.
But his issue is still there.
Sure.
And those are the more legitimate ones.
Yeah.
Because he's calmed down, but he's still upset.
Well, there's an issue.
His product is still, or whatever, his issue is.
Whether there's fluff or not, there's an issue at the bottom of that. And so sometimes we have to cut through all that junk to get to it. Yeah, I get it.
So, but again, within the policies that I have, I'll follow all of that first.
Well, we have to.
And then I'll kind of, reach out to the sites of whatever, I'm able to do.
Yeah, and a free sticker will cheer something. Hey, and you get that, right? All right, send us some bill clips, man.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Okay, Dorcie. No, I know you're good, and I know you've got work. I just wanted to clear that up, but again, you saying that you do it as well, it's just right there. That was just like conversation's over, basically, because you understand where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So thanks a lot.
All right, thank you. Cut all of that out. Cut my hands out.
Thanks, Dorcie.
All right, thank you.
Yes.